I'm Daniel.
My name's Robin McCorkell.
I'm Michael Grosser and we're at the ownCloud conference in Berlin.
Well, my name's Robin McCorkell. I'm a Linux schools project developer. That's it's mainly to scratch an itch really. It was to bring Linux to schools, to make it easy to use, to make it accessible to sysadmins that perhaps have no experience with Linux, and to free, in particular the English school system, I'm British, from the Microsoft monopoly. It seems to be everywhere. And so the Linux Schools project is designed to bring Linux in an easy to use format to schools. Part of the server-side software in the Linux Schools project, Kuroshi as it's known, it revolves around the concept of modules. So there's a proxy module for filtering user traffic, and there's an email module, and there's a virtual learning environment module. And we wanted a cloud platform associated with that, so you can synchronize your files at home with school. And ownCloud was a natural fit for that. It does exactly what we wanted to do. It has a vibrant development community, and the best part is that it's open source, so I can get in and make the changes that I needed for the Linux Schools project to use it. So ownCloud was really important in that regard for filling that gap. Mostly I'm getting to know the other developers. I've been developing for about 6 months, so I know the ropes, but I'd never met anyone. So for me, these 5 days are all about getting to know people that I've talked to on IRC and on GitHub issue tracker, and knowing who they are, what they do, and what the future roadmap is for ownCloud. There's a wide range of people here. I've noticed that the majority are from Germany, which is understandable. ownCloud is a German project. But there's a large developer community from Spain. There's a few students from Britain and around the world. So that the simple diversity of the project has surprised me in a sense. I know that as a student I'm not alone here. There are other students working on the project. And I can see that it's all here. My focus is always on greater integration. As I said, Linux Schools project, I'm all about getting things to work with each other. So my aim is to make it as seamless as possible for ownCloud to integrate with existing solutions, be that Active Directory or LDAP, IPA, or even things like file storage backends, Samba, NFS. So I'm working on improving those which are already existing in ownCloud, and in the future adding to it, making it better and more flexible. It doesn't seem to slow down. The problem with a lot of open source projects is that you have 1 or 2 people who know what they're doing, and then if they leave, then you've got a big problem. With ownCloud that doesn't seem to be the case. There's about 100 developers and they all know what they're doing. They all have their respective parts that they deal with. But if 1 or 2 leave or otherwise have problems, the project as itself will continue going. And it's really good to have that security there.